Good afternoon, traders. Bruce Michael here, Key Level Trader. I had an order in before I went to lunch. I went to a lunch a little bit ago, but I had an order in to sell First Solar short at well, what was it? It was a while ago, like $92. I got filled at 91.98, almost 91.99, 500. I just came back from lunch, and obviously this trade's working here, so I thought I'd turn on the recorder and get this going so that I can get it recorded and put it up. Anyway, the idea here, we came down, everything gapped down, well, not everything, but a lot of stuff gapped down this morning. The market's down 200 right now, the Nasdaq's down 50, S&P's down 23. Largely since the gap this morning, the market has gone pretty much sideways. This came down pretty hard though, pretty good volume as you can see here from these candles. This is a 30-minute chart you're looking at, and when we broke down through this level we got a good punch down right here, and we're now pretty close to the lows of the day. The trade is up $700 right now. You can see up here 719 is the open profit loss right now. There's a position short 500, and the stop actually was set at 92.25, which was just above this line. But being we're up $800 now, I absolutely have to move this down to no worse than $100 gain here. So at 91.78, we're going to get stopped out of this should it come up. The objective here, of course, is to come down to the blue line, which is roughly around the $89 level. It's 1:15 in the afternoon, so we have time to get down there. No reason for the market to rally into this afternoon, so I think my chances of coming down and hitting this and then covering at that number are pretty good. So for now, I'm going to put this video on pause, and then I'll get you up to date as this trade progresses, but it's looking good right now. Okay, we're down here near the lows of the day. This is continuing to move down, as is the market. So we're up about $1,000 right now. Certainly with that, I'm going to go ahead and I want to lock in at least 500 on this trade. So I'm going to pull this down. Till we get, let's call it 90.95, $520. The 90.95 would be even higher than this 90.71 over here, which would be a pretty good move back up again. If that was to occur, certainly I would consider this trade not working out the way I expected it to, because truthfully I expect that this downtrend will continue on down at least till we get to this blue line. So right now we got 500 locked in. That's the worst case scenario, and I'm going to put this back on pause. Okay, we're still heading down here towards the lows. 89.58 right now. Absolute low is 89.52, just 7 cents off of that. What I'm going to do is go to the matrix. I'm going to cancel my existing stop loss, or to cover anyway, and I'm going to try and cover this at 89.25, which would be just above this line here. So I'm going to cover right there. About 500. That's right. So we're going to wait and see if this can get down to 89.25. If it does, we'll cover at that price, and that'll be a profit of a little over $1,350, which would be a really nice trade to end this week. So right now, go back over here. Am I looking at the same view here? Yes, both 5-minute charts. These are 5-minute charts. Started off looking at this at 30-minute charts. This is what it looked like on a 30-minute, and you can see we're still sitting right there down at that low. So as soon as we get close to this 89.20, I'm going to turn this recorder back on, and we'll pick it up at that point and hopefully show us getting filled at that price. Okay, we are back down at the lows for the day, 89.50. Just need 30 cents more to get out of this trade and close it out with a really nice profit. Market is still trying to roll over and go to the downside here. I told you it had been trading sideways most of the day, but in the last, I don't know, maybe 30-40 minutes, it definitely has trended down. I'm just looking to break down through this low here, get through this 89.50 number, and then get down to 89.25. I'm only 25 cents away. So what I'm going to do, manually, I mean, my order is set here to cover this at 89.25, but manually, if I see this thing come up anywhere near the 750 mark, I'm just going to close it. That would be 90, roughly 90.50, which is, all the way up here. So actually that's giving it a lot of room, but so I might even take it closer than that. We're up 1200 right now, 1180, 1160, whatever. I'm going to give it time. I'm going to be patient. It's 10 to 2. I got plenty of time here still. Market is definitely down big, 212. NASDAQ down 58 and S&P down 26, and really no reason for it to rally into this Labor Day weekend. So I'm just going to hold and sit tight here and wait this out, unless it does come up and leave me with 750. I'll take that. That will still be a good trade. Okay, I'll be back shortly. Okay folks, we had a bit of a rally attempt here. We had some pretty good volume coming in. The only thing I'll say about the volume is, well, there was a lot of volume. There wasn't tremendous price expansion with it. That being said, this is coming back down again. If we come back up here, which is 90.10, and 90.10 roughly give me $950 in the bank. Looking over here, we have 90.10 is 944. If we come back up there, I'm going to close this out manually. I'm still going to hold otherwise and wait till we get down to this 89.25 level. But at this point in time, 950 is going to be pretty much a lock. Certainly $900 at this point. I'm not going to let this rally on up here and get me and lose literally. If I was up $1,200, you take 750, that means you left 500 on the table. I'm not ready to do that on Friday at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, Labor Day weekend. So right now, my mental stop is right up here. I'm watching it, and my actual cover is still down at 89.25, right there. And I'm still hoping that that's going to happen before that 90.10 happens. So we'll be back soon. Okay folks, this is taking a little longer than I wanted it to. I really did expect this to continue on down here. Market really hasn't rallied that much, but we are getting some volume to push this thing to the upside. So at this point, I'm going to manually close this with a $1,000 profit if it comes up there, and that's 89.98. I'm not even going to wait around for that 90. I'm going to maybe 89.95. We come back up to 89.95. I'm going to close this out manually. Very close to that. Would really like to see this punch through the low of this 5-minute candle here, and then move on down to my real limit order down there to cover this thing. But it's 205. It's Friday. I got, right now is $1,100 in the bank, and I'd just as soon wrap it up with that $1,000 in the bank and have a good weekend. But I'm going to wait and see, because I still do want to come down and demonstrate how this blue line will act as the next area of support. But if that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So that's my plan right now, and as this develops one way or the other, I'll be back shortly. Alright folks, this 5-minute candle just turned green. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Let's see what we got here. We got 1,074, 1,090. I'm going to take the $1,000 and be done with it, and I'll be happy with that. So there we go. Just about a little over $1,000, maybe 1,090, 1,080. Actually look that up and see what it came out to, but it's close to that. It's unfortunate we didn't get down to this level like I really wanted to, and it may still actually go there, but really, to be honest with you, it's like I said, 2 o'clock in the afternoon Friday, Labor Day weekend, and I'm going to be happy with that $1,000 trade and look forward to Tuesday. hope you guys, let me just go back here for a second. This is the three levels that we were just looking at. This is going to come down and reach that number now. It's going to kill me. Anyway, we got this came down, consolidated right along here, broke down, and then attempted to go to that next level, which it still may get to. Actually, I'm going to leave this video paused in case it does get down there. I'll pick it up and show you what happens when it does get to that level. For now, I'm going to go back to the 5-minute chart, and I'm going to pause it here. As you can see, we did come down, hit that number, and I bailed on it like 3 minutes too soon, but nonetheless I'm still happy with the trade. Boy, that's a shame. That's $300 that I could have had that I don't have. But anyway, what am I going to do? This is now going to be interesting to see what actually happens right at this level. My expectation is it'll hold here. If it does go straight on through, usually, as I've said before, once it rips through these levels, it usually has a tendency to pull back to it. So again, it's 2:12 in the afternoon now. It's got basically 2 hours left to trade here before we would know the answer to this. But for now, I'm done. I'm gonna resume this video when I get back from where I'm going. I'm going out right now, and this evening I'll post this up and see how it looks. Okay, folks, I'm gonna wrap this up. This trade actually came out to, after a commission of $16, $1,074 plus. One more time, just summarize it. We had a gap down this morning. The market was very weak. We went sideways along this line. I took it short. Actually, I was out at lunch, so it happened somewhere in here. I didn't even look at the time that I got filled. But then it moved down, obviously, to this third level down, which I didn't wait for. Had I waited for that, I probably could have made at least another 250, maybe 300. But that is what it is. You can see that it just kind of touched this line, came through it a little bit, and bounced back up, which is what they usually do when they reach these levels. These are natural, what I call natural resistance and support levels. Interestingly, if you look at this video is getting long, I'm gonna have to do some tailoring here. This is the floor traded pivots. It kind of just held right above the floor traded pivots here. But again, as I indicated in the GM video, there's no way for you to know, there's no target for you to set unless you just pick a number and use that to get out of it. This is floor traded pivot 3, by the way. This is resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3. So I don't like to use those. They don't really work that well, and they don't get honored that well either, I have to say as well. But these generally do get honored. I've had very good success with this, and this is what I'm going to continue to use going forward. Okay, wrapping it up and talking too much here. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hope you learned a little something from it. If nothing else, I hope it was at least entertaining. I will be making more videos as the days go by. I'm back full-time trading again now, and hope to be posting quite a few videos. If you have questions or comments, please post them on my channel site, and subscribe to be notified of when new videos go up. Alright, thanks for watching.